Alright guys, so today we are actually showing off this tech Android 17. He's definitely okay, but he is just a worse version of, whoops, wrong category. He is just a worse version of the physical variant, this guy. But I did have him 90% already, so I did decide to rainbow him. So we're actually going to start off by breaking him down. I know we don't normally do that anymore, but I feel like a lot of people might have just completely forgot what this guy does, because he's not great. So his leader skill, tech types, 2 key, 90%. If you don't have a good sub lead for the Dokkan Battlefield, that's definitely a good sub lead. Also, his attack for a summonable unit is extremely low. Not even 13,000. It's really close, but not even 13,000 isn't great. Now on super attack, he causes supreme damage to enemy and raises attack for 6 turns, which is a pretty good mechanic. And then his passive, he gets attack and defense 70% at the start of turn, and an additional 15% attack and 10% defense per tech key sphere obtained. So basically he's a worse version of the 18. Because he doesn't make orbs, and the 18 makes orbs. And the 18 can take any orb, and he needs specific orbs. But he does get extra percent. I think he gets more percent than she does. Links, he has Android Assault, Twin Terrors, Infinite Energy, Patrol, Shocking Speed, Tournament of Power, and Shattering the Limit. And then as far as categories go, he's on Siblings Bond, Androids, Representatives of Universe 7, and Universal Survival Saga. Now, we are going to first look at him on Universal Survival Saga. We're just going to hop in here. And then after that, we are going to take him into Siblings Bond, because you actually can't even use him on the Androids team properly. Well, I guess you could, but you would need your own copy of the LR physical Androids, and I don't have them, so we can show him off there. But this guy, I'm very curious how high you could get, because I don't think I even used him since I got him 90%, much less 100. So first off, we are going to float off 18, because we do just need him with 18, so that she can make orbs for him. I guess we're leaving Topo and Jiren together, which is actually a pretty strong rotation. But next rotation, we'll get a good look at him. He won't have a support, but he will be able to get a good amount of tech orbs. We are taking on the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta event, just because breaking the fourth wall right now, it's Int Day. So this is one of the only, this is one of the only events we could take on and not have type disadvantage on, like, the main stages. I say that, and right now we have type disadvantage. Okay, well, this sucked, just how this broke. I'm gonna do that just so we can get, like, 2. Okay, yeah, let's see what his defense is here with 2 orbs. 78k isn't that bad, actually. Although, physical Android 17 is just definitely, he's probably one of the best all-around units in the game, and I know I've been saying that a lot recently, but it's because that's honestly how I feel. He gets a good amount of attack, he gives everyone defense, he gives everyone key, he lowers attack. I mean, he's just a unit that whatever teams you can put him on, you want to put him on. Which is always a good characteristic to have in, like, a unit. I was trying to think of a unit to compare him to, but there really aren't that many, where it's like they do everything pretty good. 735,000, So what was that? That's him with basically 100% attack and defense. Khalifa's higher than him here, although she is rainbowed too, actually. I just realized they're both rainbowed, so it's not, like, saying much. Okay, well, this rotation's gross. I'm just going to keep the Jirens together, because I don't want them to try and steal the show, and I want Topo on rotation with... Shoot, I want Topo on rotation with 17. Sometimes I just space out in the middle of my words. Okay. Okay, well, my Jiren just decided it's over. Now, on Siblings Bond, he's definitely going to be able to get higher. Now, how much higher, I'm not sure. It really does just depend on orbs. That's one thing with nukers, where it's like, I do normally, like in my showcases, if only they were arranged in the opposite way, we'd be able to get a lot more orbs. But it really does just depend on the amount of orbs they get, because most of the time in showcases, at least mine, I like to make it to where, like, first is, like, a not-so-great team. So here's at 96,000 defense, which is pretty good. And then, like, later in the video, the better the attack stats get. But here, like, with nukers, it's just not that easy, because you can't get a consistent amount of orbs without changing the whole field, which is just super unrealistic. But these two, like, they wouldn't be a bad rotation on this team. Like, they obviously aren't great. Let's see what his attack is here. He's over 1 million. Okay, and remember, he is, like, infinitely stacking. Well, not infinitely. Gosh, I'm dumb. Stacking his attack for 6 turns. So next rotation, 1.1. Okay, so there you got to see the stack in action. So next rotation, he's going to have support. He's going to have stacked his passive a little bit. He's going to be linked up with his best linking partner on this team. So he's going to be looking really good next time you see him. And I think after that next rotation, we are going to probably cut over to the siblings bond team. Why do I keep forgetting that? I'm dumb. Okay, well, this is scary. I don't want to use an item, so I guess we're just gonna see how much a 50% chance to dodge helps us. Now, if we, okay, I forgot that he doesn't hit super hard until he supers, and we countered his super. Great. Don't forget that Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla has a good, she doesn't get hit by supers basically, because she has a 50% chance to dodge all attacks including supers, and then she has a separate 30% chance to counter. So she doesn't get hit by supers at all. Alright, so we're fine here. I just needed the Jirens not to get supered. Even if Caulifla had to take it, it wasn't going to be that bad. And, okay, nice. No damage. Why did I get a super with the Jiren in the last slot? I had to brute force that. I don't remember, but I probably did. Alright, whatever. So, after this rotation... Okay, nice try, Jiren. Alright, so, yeah, not many orbs here. So... I think I'm going to do this. Yeah. So, here I am going to use an item. We're going to use a King Yama. Now, on JP, you cannot stack damage reduction items anymore. But on Global, you still can. So, right now we have 100% damage reduction, which doesn't mean we take 0 damage, but it does mean we take very, very little. Like, double digits even from a super attack. Alright, so let's see what his defense is. So, he's at 86k. He's definitely over 100k after we get these orbs. That is with a support unit, but still pretty good. Alright, so let's see what his attack gets up to here. Remember, he only got 5 or 6 orbs, so it's not great, but he doesn't make his own orbs. So, that's very generous, saying he's going to get that many orbs. Okay, Topo. Alright, 65k. Ooh, an additional super orb, been really clean. 18 isn't Rainbow. I think I only have 1 dupe for 18. I do have it invested though. So she was at 800k, and here we have 17 at 1.38. That's pretty good. So let's see how much he does here to Vegeta. Alright, so he's not going to finish it off here. So here we are just going to cut over to Siblings Bond. We'll be back in a second. Alright, we're back here. So we are going to get 2 tech orbs here. We do have a support unit on rotation. Obviously, I forgot to show this, but Siblings Bond team. So here we are getting a higher attack buff from leader skills. I am running the 18 on this team. We just didn't get lucky with rotations here. So he's at about 1 million. But that's just from the extra leader skill buff. Because he will get extra attack from being linked up with 18, I'm pretty sure. I know a lot of the Android links are just key in defense, but hopefully one of them is attack. I know what most of the links in the game do. The Android links, I never cared to memorize, because all of them are plus 500 attack, or they're plus 500 defense, plus 1 key, and it's you're never going to get this link active, and it doesn't do anything. So, those are the only links in the game that I don't really know. Okay, man. See, the thing about running the GoBros team, it's even if you keep them on the same rotation, because they build up key, it's impossible to stop them from stealing the show. Now we are on the Janemba event, and he does dodge a good amount. Not as much for Rudigarn, but a good amount. But that's fine, because we're just looking for the attack stat. We don't really care how much he does. It's just, seeing the number up in the top left. Okay. You do extra damage in this event if you have the Super Saiyan link active, but we won't on this team, except for when we get support going on this rotation, because obviously the GoBros can't link with themselves, so they don't have Super Saiyan active here. And the only other unit who has that is the support go on. And whenever we get that rotation, the fight's basically over. We're going to do that and see if we can get another... I don't know if we got anything extra there. Alright, so he's only stacked his attack 1 time. Let's see what he's at here. So he's at 115,000 defense. I'm curious. I'm cursed, because he could stack his attack more. So he or she is at, almost 1 million, which is pretty good. And our boy's at 1.37. So he could definitely get higher. That was an extremely good amount of orbs. But if we just let him stack his attack a little bit more, he would definitely be better. We're going to get 1 more rotation with him without the support type unit on this team. And then I think we're going to call it a video. Just because I don't have a crazy amount of time here today. I do just want to keep getting videos out daily. Because for the longest time, it didn't do anything. Truth in all of his live streams, he's always I just keep doing daily videos. That's what I did. It helped. For a good 3 months, I was uploading daily, didn't gain a single subscriber. But in the past like 2 weeks, I've gotten like 4 new subscribers. Thank y'all. Y'all are really cool. I don't know you, so I probably shouldn't say that. As far as I know, you're gonna do some crazy stuff that I don't want to be a part of. But you wouldn't do that, right? I'm talking to you specifically. You wouldn't do that. What am I saying right now? I'm stupid. Ooh, this is a lot of orbs. Okay. That is a lot. How much defense do we have here? He's at 113,000. So last rotation he was higher, but remember he had 35% support there. So that is a crazy difference. So we're not taking anything here. This right here, by the way, that art right there, that's like my favorite art in the game still. For the longest time, actually, that was like my YouTube profile pic. Like before I started to actually upload, that was like my picture. That was like my favorite thing. 1.5 without support. So like again, this guy isn't great, but he is usable. Like if you're new to the game and you don't have any other units to use, he's not a bad choice for like a lot of teams. He just isn't A1, you know. He's decent, I'd say. But that's at this point, like the Go Bros, if any of them hit, we're just done here. So if you guys didn't, well, first off, I'm just gonna. I have no idea what I'm saying right now. I'm tired. I took the PSAT today. There's a lot going on. But anyways, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please consider leaving a like, a comment, subscribing to the channel. My name has been Blachel Rule, and I'll see you guys next time.